Hey, welcome back to Sola Melodica. I am Tim Kaiser, and on this channel we reflect, react to music lyrically, looking for redemptive qualities in the gift that is music. If this is your first time joining me, thank you so much. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. And if you are a subscriber, thank you for partnering with what I am trying to do here. Today's going to be a little different than most videos. This is kind of a year in review, my first almost full year on the channel, and I just want to share some highlights, maybe some lowlights, I don't know, we'll see. First of all, the channel started in January of 2021, the last week in January, and started with a couple of videos, just looking for a channel that would do lyrical analysis from a Christian worldview. And I knew getting into it there were going to be some hiccups and some disagreements, and that's okay. I do my best to be kind to you all, and most of you reciprocate that. But the channel probably did a lot better than I thought it was going to. I mean, we for the end of the year, as of right now, we cleared the 1,000 subscribers hurdle, which apparently is a big deal to YouTube. We have had over 100,000 video views and like 10,000 hours of watch time. I think I did like 60 something videos in the year. Not all of them are music, but the majority are music, lyrical analysis. So thank you so much. I mean, we've had like people from 30 different countries listen in, which is to me remarkable. So thank you all for coming by, for supporting, for commenting, for interacting in the comments, and for subscribing, and thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. So I want to go through the top 10 videos this year, and surprises me. I mean, a lot of them surprised me. Country music was represented very well in the top 10, and that's something my wife encouraged me to do, because I'm not really, I don't really understand the country genre very well. I mean, I know the outlaw country people for the most part, and I like southern rock, but I lean more metal, right? So, but they've done very well. So that was something that my wife suggested, and I did, and they blew up, which is fantastic. So thank you for all the country music fans who've contributed. And so yeah, let's get into the top 10 videos for the year. Number 10, speaking of country videos, is a relatively new video on the channel. It's a song by Craig Morgan called "The Father, My Son, and the Holy Ghost." So the song from Craig Morgan is apparently about his losing his son, and it's heart-wrenching, and I believe this is probably a cathartic method for him to deal with that. So number 10, "The Father, My Son, and the Holy Ghost," Craig Morgan. Number 9, the number 9 song was a reboot of Black Sabbath when Ozzy returned after hiatus, and they completed the album, and the song is called "God is Dead." And when I reviewed this song on the channel, I brought up Friedrich Nietzsche in it, because that phrase "God is dead" was popularized by Friedrich Nietzsche. But there's a much longer quote in that, and I believe I'll put that in the show notes for this, so you can read the whole quote, not just "God is dead." I mean, there's a much longer story involved in one of Friedrich Nietzsche's books. But "God is Dead" did well from the very beginning, from Black Sabbath, held on strong in the top 10, and it landed at number 9 for 2021 on Sola Melodica. So number 9, "God is Dead" by Black Sabbath. Number 8, the number 8 song was "Creeping Death" by Metallica. And I did the live version from Russia. They had, I don't know, a Brazilian people there. It was like this massive crowd. "Creeping Death" is probably my favorite Metallica song of all time. I had the privilege of seeing them in concert a couple times live. The first time I saw them was way back in the early 80s, before they were truly popular, on the Ride the Lightning tour, and they were co-headlining with Wasp. It was a fantastic show. And then I saw them again later in life when I was in the Navy in San Diego, and Queensryche warmed up for them. And tell you, that was a great 1-2 punch. But "Creeping Death," number 8 for Sola Melodica 2021. Number 7, the number 7 song by Bad Religion, "American Jesus." Now this was, for me, was the very first time I heard a song by Bad Religion. I've heard the name before, never listened to them, and I found this song very entertaining. They're actually a fun band, and the Bad Religion fans are very intense, and we had had some back and forth in the comments. Again, I heard the song one time. I was trying to make a call on the lyrics, and some people said I did a really bad job. Some people said I did a decent job. I think I might have got it one. Hey, you did pretty good in there, but it was a fun song, and Bad Religion fans are very articulate, very thoughtful in their comments, and for the most part, they were pretty kind. Had a couple people kind of throw me under the bus on some comments, but that's okay. Very good song, American Jesus, Bad Religion. Number 6. Number 6 song was from my favorite band, and that was a song, The Sign of the Cross by Iron Maiden. And I was surprised. I did several Iron Maiden songs, and this is the only one that cracked the top 10. But this is a great song. I love this song. My lyrical analysis was, let's say way off. It might be an understatement. I was going through this idea that the sign of the cross was related to Kramer, who was participated in the Reformation back in the 1500s. He was like Luther's counterpart in England, and he was burned at the stake. And I was thinking, oh, this probably could be that. But apparently it was a book called The Name of the Rose, which is part of the chorus of the song. And so it's a typical Iron Maiden song where they write a song and then you need to read a book to go along with it. So every literature teacher's favorite band in the world is Iron Maiden, because a lot of people read books that they normally would never have read because they wrote a song about it, like Dune. Anyway, Iron Maiden, the Sign of the Cross. Top 5. Who made the top 5? So the 5th song is Heaven and Hell by Black Sabbath. This is the only band that had 2 songs in the top 10. And so this is with Ronnie James Dio, obviously, and not with Ozzy or Ian Gillan or the other people that were singers for Black Sabbath. But Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell, which is a fantastic song. And Ronnie James Dio, great lyricist, fantastic singer. Personally, my favorite all-time rock song, favorite song is Stargazer by Rainbow, which is an old one when Dio was with them before Black Sabbath. But solid song, falling at number 5, Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell. Number 4. The number 4 song for 2021 for Sola Melodica views is another country song. This was Chris Stapleton, Daddy Doesn't Pray. And if you've not heard this song, it's a sad one. It's like a funeral type of song that probably be played at a funeral. And very good song. Chris Stapleton is so good live. It was one of the bands that my wife said, hey, you owe me a country concert. We were going to a lot of live shows for our son, who was in the band Porcupine. So we were seeing a lot of punk shows, with smaller venues and crazy moshing and things of that nature, and taking him to see concerts. And then she's like, let's go see a country show. And she goes, let's go see Chris Stapleton, which I didn't know who he was, but he was headlining Summerfest in Milwaukee, which if you live in the Midwest, please do yourself a favor and go to Summerfest sometime. But it was Alabama Shakes and Chris Stapleton, and Jay Roddy, I believe, was the first band, and wow, he was phenomenal too. But Chris Stapleton, fantastic live, and he made the top 10 here. Number 4, Daddy Doesn't Pray Anymore. Here we go, the gold, the silver, and the bronze. Who got the bronze for 2021 for this Sola Melodica channel? Number 3, Johnny Cash, Hurt. And Johnny Cash was the top spot for a long time. He just nailed it. And this might be my most favorite song. That's such a this is a sad song. And Johnny Cash, he did this song so well. It's a remake of a Nine Inch Nails song. And he basically just, both versions are great. Don't get me wrong, but I think it's easier to feel the emotion of someone who's older and close to death, which he was at the time, and he's gone through so many things, and the heartache and the regret and all that. And man, this song just brings tears to my eyes when I see it. I hear it every time, and I never get desensitized to it. I think as we all get older, we realize we do a lot of goofy things, and we've hurt people, and it's usually not our intention. All right, number 2, the silver for 2021, Sola Melodica. And this is probably one of the newest videos introduced on this channel. And it blew up immediately. And I was not prepared for this fan base. I'm telling you what, I thought the Bad Religion fans were like hyper. This fan base, I think, bar none, Up the Irons, Bad Religion, whoever, I think this fan base is the most I don't want to steal this word and use it incorrectly, but you know what I mean when I say it, the most evangelistic about getting the word out for their band. And that band is Tool. I'm telling you what, this fan base is, I can't think of one. And if you know one that's more hyper for their cause than Tool, please let me know. And it was the song The Pot. And I had never, believe it, trust me, never heard Pot. I've heard of Tool. I saw the t-shirts. I saw the bumper stickers. And I heard people talking about them all the time, but had never ever listened to Tool. My son tells me a funny story. My son listens to great music, and he was at a friend's house, and the dad is my age. You know, we're old guys. And he's like, hey, have you ever heard of Tool? And have you heard of System of a Down? And my son's like, no, I never heard of any of them. And this guy has this fantastic home stereo system. And he says, stand right here. He got him right in the perfect sweet spot of the music and says, prepare to have your mind blown. And he put on Tool, and my son tells me that story. But no, fantastic song. And here's the problem I have with Tool. I want to listen to more of their music, and I can't because I need to do reactions. And I've heard two songs. I've heard The Pot, and I've heard Wings of Marie Part 1. And I owe all the Tool fans, they're saying, I need Part 2, need Part 2. I'm still trying to get my studio set up. I moved from Illinois to Michigan, and we're still kind of in the process of moving, so I have a lot of things to do. And I'm not adding any new videos like that without headphones, because I had to have headphones for Tool. But Tool rocked it, and I believe probably by the time January rolls around, Tool will be in the number one spot. They just Tool fans just continue to listen and to share. And thank you so much, Tool fans. You've been a blessing to me. The number one song, the gold goes to, for 2021 Sola Melodica view-wise, goes to Brooks and Dunn, and the song's called Believe. And this is another song I had never heard before. Again, I don't listen to country music, so that's one I can get songs in and actually react to them. But this was a really good song. It was another sad song. A lot of sad songs in the top 10, but fantastic song. Brooks and Dunn and the country music people totally represented well and shared it, and this one blew up as well, similar to Tool. So top 10, here we go again. Craig Morgan, Black Sabbath, Metallica, Bad Religion, Iron Maiden, Black Sabbath again, Chris Stapleton, Johnny Cash, Tool, and Brooks and Dunn. Thank you for a successful first year, and I hope your Christmas season was fantastic and you have a happy and prosperous new year. And I will see you in 2022 with new videos, and hopefully my studio will be set up and we can get rocking and rolling again. Thank you so much. Blessings to you, blessings to your family. May the grace of God, the peace of God overcome you and overwhelm you.